What's up guys? In this video we're going to be going over GameStop, which is nearing profitability, and not just that, they're also an NFT play. So if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned. Now you might be wondering, how could this company with not much experience in NFTs become the dominant NFT player? Because some people think this company could even beat Coinbase, which, as you probably know, is a very big crypto company. They have a lot of revenue and they're usually quite profitable. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you proof that they can do that, because the management has actually said that they can. Because guys, think about it. Coinbase wasn't always the biggest, or I don't know if they're the biggest, but they're a really big crypto company. So we have to look at other indicators such as the management, as I said, the ambition of the company. These are all very important in determining if this company can actually become a dominant player in the NFT space. And one of my favorite places to find information on companies like this is actually r/Superstock, because there are a ton of people who are really in depth on GME and all this great stuff. And they do very in-depth analysis on r/Superstock and Wall Street Bets. So let's go check it out. All right, so here we have the GameStop NFT marketplace and wallet mega thread. So yes, they're working on an NFT marketplace, but also not just that, they're working on a wallet, which, if you don't know, it's really hard to make a wallet. I've never done it personally, and I bet a lot of people couldn't make a wallet. However, GameStop is doing just that. So first, on the mega thread, we have available games. Now, if you don't know, there are actually multiple multi-million-dollar games being developed on the NFT GameStop marketplace store. So this is really great for GameStop for sure. So basically, you'll just be able to go online, get all the games you want. You won't have to go into a physical GameStop store. If you've ever been inside a GameStop store, you know the number one problem with GameStop stores is they're always too busy. But if they have a digital store, they can avoid this bottleneck and obviously increase revenue, increase profit. It'll be excellent. And speaking of profit, we actually get down to the next point, which is they have a low gas fees. So gas fees, if you don't know, are the amount of money you basically have to pay for transactions and moving things around on the blockchain. And some cryptocurrencies and things like that, they have very high gas fees, like Ethereum, for example. You have to pay like $100 to move something, or something ridiculous like that. I don't know the exact price, but it's very expensive. It's like actually insane. So it's really good to see that this is gonna have low gas fees. Then there's the GameStop wallet, of course. So you might be able to import cryptocurrency into this wallet. You could put NFTs into this wallet potentially. I'm not sure the exact details on this, but this will definitely be very cool. Could be a big money producer for GameStop. Now, just imagine the profit potential on all of this stuff. If they just charged even a 1% fee, they could have tons and tons of commissions going into GameStop. And next we have personal security considerations. This is very key here, because obviously with a wallet and NFTs and stuff like that, you need top tier security. You can't just have any old company who comes up with a wallet and says, hey, we're an NFT company now, so put your NFTs in here, and then it's like not secure, it's really crappy, stuff like that. So it's really nice to see that they wrote that there. And finally, we have number 5, official GameStop NFT Twitter. It's not just the GameStop Twitter anymore. That shows how serious the management is. Like I said, that's the key here. It's the management. You need good management. You can't just have some random thing that's now an NFT company with crappy management and then just does some lame stuff. You need actual commitment here. So that's why it's really nice to see that they actually changed the Twitter handle from GameStop to GameStop NFT Twitter. Now, if we scroll down a bit further, we can see in the GameStop NFT marketplace and wallet mega thread that they actually have some questions. So first is, why an NFT marketplace? Now, I think this is a pretty obvious answer. Like I said, if you go to GameStop, the chance of you even getting in is slim to none. So if a significant portion of their customers are excluded just by the long lines at GameStop, they're cutting out a significant portion of their revenue just by that. So if we can put the NFTs and the games online, which is a pretty interesting concept. I don't think anyone's done that before. You can see how they could take a lot of market share and sell a lot more games. And then next we have potential use cases for NFTs. Now, if you don't know what NFTs are, they're essentially non-fungible tokens, which means they're things that can't be copied. So you could put like a JPEG on there. And then once you have the JPEG, like you could still screenshot it and stuff, but it's not, it wouldn't be like the same. It would look the same, but it wouldn't be like the same. So you could also do this with probably PNGs, GIFs, if you call it that. You could also probably do that. You could probably do MP4s. You could do .mov, maybe even MP3s or MP5s. I don't know if MP2 is a thing, but you probably could make it into an NFT if it did exist, which I'm not sure about. You could probably use PDFs. You could have a PDF NFT. So yeah, there are obviously a lot of uses for NFTs. I mean, the list just goes on. In fact, GameStop might even at some point have to put a research and development team into different file formats just to make NFTs out of them. So frankly, the potential here is infinite, and those are just file formats that you could probably turn into an NFT. Now, within those file formats, you could have different types of things. So say you had a PDF, right? You could have a PDF NFT dog. You could have a PDF NFT train. You could have a PDF NFT GameStop logo even. You could have a GameStop logo in a PDF NFT. So that way, if you tried to copy it, you could still like copy it, but it wouldn't be the same one. It would still look the same and be the same, but it wouldn't be that because it's on the blockchain, you see. So that's a pretty cool use case. Now you might be asking, all right, that sounds freaking amazing. We could have pictures of dogs and stuff, but they couldn't be copied, but kind of, but like not exactly. So when is this functionality going to be available? Do they have like a functioning version of this? And the answer to that is they will soon. So about the end of July. In fact, it could even be out because this post was made before the end of July, but it's currently close to the end of July. And the way you're going to be able to protect all of this stuff is with your 12-word security recovery phrase. Now, if you lose any of these 12 passwords, you will not be able to get into your account, but that is okay because this is security. It'll be very secure. In fact, it's GameStop secure. And what about profitability? How much money could all of this stuff make for GameStop? And here's a really good thread about this. So it says, think simple. Does eBay make what it sells? Amazon? Steam? No, but they're all insanely profitable. Now, we can use insanely profitable as a relative term, but let's think about it logically here. If this was as big as Amazon, Steam, eBay, this would be very profitable. So I think we don't need to calculate exact numbers here, but it'll be extremely profitable. So this sounds like a complete winning stock right here. We have a Reddit thread that says it's going to be extremely profitable. We have an NFT marketplace that's going to be launching soon. And that's not even mentioning all of the thriving stores. So I haven't even considered any of that. We have probably hundreds, maybe even thousands of GameStop locations, all of which are packed. We have, like, honestly, I wanted to do some due diligence, parentheses DD, by going into one of these, just kind of like as a channel check, like the great Peter Lynch has done. So to really just get a grasp of what's actually happening at the company. And to be honest, I wasn't even able to get in. Like I said, lines were extremely long, there was no parking, people were literally just shoveling games out of the trucks. Everyone was like scrambling for them like little peasant children, like when you give them like food or something. They didn't even care which game it was. It's just, people like going to physical locations for games. They don't, picture this, you're at a computer, you are looking for a game to play, right? You don't have what you want on your computer. What are you gonna do? You could either click a button that says buy or go to a physical location. People like physical things. They want the experience of GameStop in this modern age. In fact, I actually talked to the manager after they closed. He said they were actually thinking about taking down the back wall just so they could pull the trucks in and not have to restock the shelves, because it's just too much of a tedious process to do that when the games are all flying off the shelves. I mean, hordes of people just buying games as quickly as they can. There's no time for that. So it would be more of like a carport situation, kind of like a gas station, where they just pull the truck in, shovel out the games. They don't even have time to really check out or anything like that. So they actually started just taking any physical possessions that you have at the door. They actually just do it by weight. So you can just put all your stuff there, weigh it against the games at GameStop. So no doubt it's an extreme moneymaker for GameStop. So I would totally pay $11.6 billion market cap for this company. This is an absolute buy, in my opinion. In fact, you could probably create generational wealth, not just for 2 or 3 generations before they lose it, but you could actually probably provide for 15, 30, 60 generations with GameStop. That's all you have to do. So yeah, not financial advice, but if I were a financial advisor, which I'm not, but if I were, I would totally advise you to buy some GameStop stock, because this is clearly where it's at.